Hello, Debbie.
Hi, is this Gwen, Mark's sister?
Yes, it's me, Gwendolyn.
This is so lovely. I had been waiting to meet my sister-in-law, especially since Mark and I relocated permanently abroad. I wanted to meet his family members back home. Mark told me you couldn't wait to reach out immediately after he told you about me.
Uh-huh. I urgently needed to confirm my suspicions. Is this you on your display profile picture?
Yes, that's me. It's an old picture, though.
Doesn't matter. I knew I was right. Now I see why Mark had been hiding you from the family all along.
What do you mean?
I can't believe 8 years have passed, and you're still the same big, fat Debbie.
I think you're mistaking me for someone else? What do you mean by 8 years have passed?
You don't seem to remember me, right? This is hilarious. Let me refresh your memory.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Middletown High School, class of 15. Do you remember the lady who used to call you Teddy Debbie? I used to beat you up, remember?
No way. That's not possible.
Do you want to deny that you were bullied in high school?
I'm not denying that I was bullied, but something just doesn't add up.
You know, I can't forget how you used to cry like a baby each time I called you fat. Or the day I put scorpions in your school bag. It stung you so much that you ran all over school. Then you fell into thorns and got bruises all over.
Yeah, I had a rough time back in high school. How do you know about this? Who exactly are you? And why do you derive pleasure in bringing back old, hurtful memories?
If you think that's hurtful, wait till I remind you of this particular time. Do you remember when we went camping in Oakland? You'd gone swimming after everyone had left because you were ashamed of your big old fat body. So I stole your clothes and you remained in the lake for hours because you were ashamed to come out in a bikini.
Stop it right there.
Why? I haven't even gotten to the hilarious part yet. You eventually had to walk back to where we were lodged in your pink bikini, shivering like a big fat chicken. It was a fun sight to behold.
Excuse me, who are you exactly? There's no way you're my future sister-in-law.
I said it already, dumbass. I'm the same person who bullied you back in high school.
You know what? I don't even care if you're the same bully from back in 2015. I'm way past all of that experience. Could you not message me again, please? How foolish of me to have thought that you're my fiancé's sister.
You still don't get it, huh? I am Mark's sister.
That's a huge lie. Mark's sister is Gwendolyn, and the person who bullied me back in school was called Martha.
Martha, Gwendolyn. I'm still the same person. Martha is my baptismal name, and my parents made me use it in school. I go by Gwendolyn now. Suits my nature better.
Let me get this straight. So you're Mark's sister.
Do I have to say it 10 times? Or are your brain cells filled with so much fat that it's taking you forever to process that information?
This feels strange to me. My relationship with Mark has been full of surprises right from the onset, but I wasn't expecting things to tend in this direction.
You can feel bad all you want, but I don't care. By the time I'm done with the agenda I've set out, there isn't going to be a you and Mark anymore. He's gonna hate you so much that you'd wish you were never born. There's no way I'm gonna watch my brother make the mistake of marrying my high school's ugliest student.
I'm gonna talk to Mark about this. You'd better not be his sister. In the meantime, Martha, Gwendolyn, or whatever your name is, don't you dare message me again.
Just stay away from my beloved brother, and you'll never hear from me.
Mark?
Hi, babe. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great. Has my sister reached out to you yet?
I don't know how to answer that question, 'cause I just received the shock of my life.
Huh? What's the matter?
Your sister's name is Gwen, right?
Yes, short for Gwendolyn.
Okay. By any chance, does she also bear Martha?
Yes. I hope nothing bad happened to my sister, 'cause you're getting me scared now.
You're worried about the wrong person. Your sister is a she-devil.
Are you kidding me?
I'm serious, Mark.
Calm down, babe, and tell me exactly what happened today.
Well, someone messaged me today quite all right. I asked if she was your sister because I was expecting a message from her, right? She responded in the affirmative and then began to unearth a lot of terrible things from my past. Remember how I told you that I was bullied back in high school? Your sister was that bully.
What? That's impossible. Are you sure of what you're saying?
I'm 100% sure. Do you think a random person would know such facts about me?
Wow. I'm appalled, really. What if it's a setup or something? Did the person send a voice note or something I could use to confirm if it's my sister?
There was no voice note. Just a weird-looking, monstrous display picture.
Okay, that's definitely my sister. I'm so sorry you had to see this part of her first, but I promised to talk to her. She'll change. Gwen is a sweet lady when she wants to be.
I don't think she's going to change, Mark. She was a bully in high school. Doesn't look like she has stopped now. That's not all. She also threatened to ruin our wedding if I didn't back off.
What? That's impossible. Gwen doesn't have a say in who I get married to. My parents love you, and that's all that matters.
I know, sweetie, but it's all so weird. Why would my future sister-in-law be my bully from high school? I don't think I'm ready for such a kind of marriage.
Listen, Debbie, I give you my word that my sister is not going to trouble you anymore. I know she's quite a handful, but I could never have imagined her being a bully. I'd probably have known if I had spent more time here, but I was on a scholarship abroad throughout my high school up till college. I only spent time with my sister when I came home for holidays.
I see why you're both so different. If I'd known you were Gwen's brother right from the onset, I wouldn't have agreed to this relationship at all, because I'd assumed you both had the same tendencies.
Oh no, it's just Gwen who's like that in the family. She enjoyed pulling pranks on people and ruining family gatherings. At one point, some of my cousins stopped coming over for Christmas because they were afraid of what Gwen would do to them.
Wow, that's crazy. Have you guys tried taking her to see a professional? It could be a mental or psychological issue, you know?
I'll suggest it to my parents, though.
So you mean the family has been enduring her all this while?
Well, there's just two of us, and I was out of the country often, so what could they have done? Send their only daughter to some psychiatrist institute?
I don't know. What I do know is I'm not gonna accept her as my sister-in-law.
We'll definitely find a way around this.
Please do.
I'll speak to Gwen. I believe she'll see what a great person you are and change for the better.
All right. I won't keep my hopes up, though.
I love you, and I'm going to get married to you.
I love you too, Mark. That reminds me, did I tell you your mom insisted on making my wedding dress?
Really? That's so nice of her.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I never knew your mom was the famous CEO of Elizabeth R. Designs. This is part of those pleasant things that popped up as I got to know you more. It's an honor.
Yeah, I'm blessed with good people all around, including you.
Uh-huh. Excluding a naughty little sister, though.
Debbie, don't be so pessimistic. I've promised to correct her.
Alrighty. I sent my measurements to your mom already.
All right. I trust her to make you a beautiful bride that day.
Definitely. Enjoy the rest of your day, hon. We'll talk later.
You too.
Hey, teddy bear Debbie.
Excuse me? Who is this, please?
It's me, Gwendolyn.
I blocked you already. Why are you messaging me again?
Yeah, I saw that you blocked my number, so I got a new line to message you.
You must be going nuts or something. I find it unbelievable that you'd go this far.
I find it equally unbelievable that you'd turn my brother against me.
I have nothing to gain by turning two siblings against each other.
So why has my brother been avoiding my messages?
I don't know. Ask him yourself.
Don't you get it? He's not replying to my messages.
How's that my concern?
Fix it! Right now! Else?
Else what? You're not just a bully, but you're also an entitled little brat.
Don't you dare talk to me that way. We're age mates.
Just listen to yourself. I'm pretty sure Mark must have taken the time to speak to you as a loving elder brother, but you didn't oblige.
So you put him up to this?
In my opinion, he did the right thing by cutting you off. I just can't imagine having a sister-in-law like you.
No need to imagine it because it isn't going to happen. Not on my watch. I just need my brother to listen so I can talk some sense into him. I wonder what he saw in a big, fat, and ugly woman like you.
There are better things to look out for in a partner than just physical looks.
I totally disagree. Except, of course, for the obvious fact that one's partner has to be rich. I mean, stinking rich. Being rich is non-negotiable.
That's all it is for you? Just looks and a fat bank account?
Yeah, both of which qualities you don't possess, so I'm really curious as to why my brother fell for you. He needs me to pull the scale off his eyes.
Really? Gwen, there is so much you don't know. First of all, stop calling me big, fat, and ugly. That's called body shaming.
Oh, spare me the lecture, please. A woman like you has no right to talk about body shaming.
It's not like you're perfect either. Research has shown that people who bully others do so because they're envious of the other person. Your attitude clearly shows that I've got something you're jealous of. Back in high school, you were jealous that I was more intelligent than you, right?
I'm sure you're saying all of this to make yourself feel better. Ugh. Well, I advise you to keep these theories for when my brother breaks up with you. You'll need them to console yourself. If you were actually intelligent back then, you should be like a doctor or an engineer now. Isn't that what intelligent people do? Instead, you're trying to siphon all my brother's wealth over a baseless wedding.
I'm not surprised you're so myopic in your views. Doctors and engineers aren't the only successful people on Earth. FYI, I run a media agency that specializes in improving the confidence of plus-size women. We organize fashion shows, publish quarterly magazines, and host blogs and talk shows on women's empowerment. That's actually how I met your brother. His company was one of the sponsors for our spring campaign 2 years ago. We got talking and found out that we were so much alike in every way. We just connected and a beautiful relationship blossomed from there.
This is the most hilarious thing I've heard this year. Trying to picture you and my brother being alike in every way, and it's cracking me up.
You can laugh all you want. I'm not moved one bit. I'm a confident woman now, and I move about with a high self-esteem.
Sorry to burst your self-confidence castle, but my brother is superior to you. My brother is every woman's dream guy. You're every man's nightmare. My brother is a successful accountant, while you're just running a charity organization for depressed fat ladies like you to feel better and make the rest of us cute ladies feel bad for being cute. My brother comes from a respectable family. My mom's a famous fashion designer, while my dad is a retired attorney. From what I remember, you were raised by a single mom, right? So please tell me how on earth you and Mark are alike. Ugh, I'm so pissed right now. Wake up and face reality, Debbie. Mark's gonna break up with you.
You're the one who needs to face reality. Mark's not breaking up with me.
Oh, really? Let's see who wins this battle. I'm gonna tell my brother horrible things about you so he'd hate you. Even if it means coming to meet him abroad in person. Then I'm gonna tell my parents the same thing. Everyone's gonna hate you and cut you off. Ugh!
You're the one who's on the verge of being cut off from the family.
Huh? That's a total lie.
Didn't you say Mark has stopped responding to your messages?
So? That doesn't mean a thing. Siblings fight all the time. That doesn't mean he's cutting me off. He just might be busy or something.
Okay, if you say so. So that means you're being carried along with all the wedding plans, right?
What wedding plans?
You're clearly in the dark. That's all I need to know. Bye, Gwen.
What? Don't you dare leave me hanging! Debbie? Debbie!
Mark! This is the worst day of my life!
What's the matter, honey?
My wedding dress is ruined!
What? How did that happen?
I don't know, but I suspect your sister.
How's that possible?
She's the only one who hates me enough to do something like this. I received my dress some minutes ago. It came in the wrong size. I'm deeply hurt right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm really sorry, honey. But how is that possible? My mom's company is in charge of the design and making of the dress. She promised to strictly supervise it all from beginning to the end, so what could have happened?
I also don't know.
I'm gonna message Mom now.
Okay. Oh, this feels like a nightmare. The dress came in the Elizabeth R. customized package quite all right, but there was a note within that said, "Here's to your happily never after wedding, bitch." I had to call the company immediately to see if anything could be done about it. Who else would pull such a stunt if not for Gwen?
Oh, you're totally right, babe. I just spoke with my mom now, and she said her company's PR team has started looking into it already. Gwen swapped your clothes with that of a smaller person. I think she bribed a guy in the delivery unit to do the dirty job. The worst part is that your dress is on its way to Mexico.
What the heck? You know what? I'm sick and tired of your sister's attitude. At this point, your family needs to do the right thing instead of condoning her crimes and covering up for her because your dad is a retired attorney. I'm gonna press charges if nothing is done this time around. God knows what she has planned next.
I'm deeply sorry for the hurt she's caused you, Debbie, but I love you, and nothing can change that.
I know you love me, but I can't take this any longer. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
What's the matter again?
I just received a message from the car rental agency that someone called to inform them that we bashed the car we rented for our wedding. They're outside the hotel right now and want to see me.
What the heck? You didn't go out in the car, did you?
Nope, I've been indoors all day.
This is crazy.
Tell me about it. I'm with the guys from the rental agency now.
Okay, what are they saying?
The car is in a mess, honey. It's like someone intentionally came to the car park to smash the car and puncture the tires. Even the windshield is shattered.
Damn. Is it possible for you to get access to the hotel's CCTV footage?
I'll give it a try. Give me some minutes, please. Oh, this is beginning to turn into a nightmare, Mark. The CCTV footage clearly shows that Gwen is the culprit.
What? You know what, just relax, babe. I'm gonna speak with the manager of the rental agency myself. The hotel is not gonna have it easy themselves because there's a fault with their security system for someone to break in and destroy a customer's property.
What are you gonna do about the situation? Now our wedding can't be held tomorrow because I don't have my wedding dress here. The car we rented has been bashed too.
I promise to fix this, babe. My mom is equally angry right now. She's working on getting another dress made for you.
That's impossible. How would they make a wedding dress overnight?
Well, I'm putting all my eggs in this one basket.
All right, dear. I'll try to keep my hopes up. And your sister? Promise me your family is gonna take action this time around.
I promise we will. I'll come over to the hotel to check up on you and return the wrong gown to Mom's company.
I'll be expecting.
Where the heck are you, Debbie?
Gwen, why are you messaging me, you devil? You're the last person I want to hear from on my special day.
What special day? FYI, your wedding is not happening.
I'm not surprised you're saying this. I know you're behind all the catastrophic events that happened yesterday, and you don't feel a single iota of remorse.
Let me guess. You're referring to your wedding dress that came in the wrong size? That has got to be the sweetest prank I've pulled this year.
You must be a psychopath to find this funny.
Call me whatever name you want. I don't care, as long as you're not getting married to my brother.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but your brother and I are married already. We had a court wedding in the morning, and we're currently at the reception.
Yeah. You all thought you could hide things from me, but guess what? I am at your wedding reception right now.
Like I care. Our wedding is strictly by invitation, and you won't even be let in because you weren't invited.
Nope. There's no way my brother would allow that.
Alrighty, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Tell the guards out here to let me in.
It's no use trying to get into where you're not wanted.
Why isn't anyone letting me in? I called Mom and Dad, but none of them is picking up.
Remember I told you that you were on the verge of being cut off from your family? That's exactly what is happening right now.
Whatever. I'm sure they'll forgive me pretty soon. They've always been forgiving to me in the past.
I'm pretty sure this matter is beyond what your parents can just sweep under the carpet. Not when you're about to be prosecuted.
Prosecuted? By whom? My father is a retired attorney, and he'll protect me from whoever or whatever. Besides, what did I do wrong?
You might think you swapped my dress just to ruin my wedding, but you also ruined another person's wedding in Mexico.
What? How's that possible?
The dress that got delivered to me was for your mom's client in Mexico. Turns out that the bride is the daughter of a rich politician, and I heard from Mark that he's going to sue your mom's company.
What? That sounds like a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it is. The company has got to turn in the culprits responsible for this mistake, or else they risk ruining their reputation. And that's not all. The car rental agency has told Mark that they would sue you too.
How's that possible? There's no proof that I ruined the car.
You were caught on the hotel CCTV camera.
Oh my gosh! What am I gonna do?
Well, it's either you pay for the damages or you go to jail.
I can't go to jail! I'm too young and pretty to go to jail! Okay, I'm sure my dad's gonna pay for the damages.
When will you stop being delusional? Just listen to yourself. You sound so annoying.
Look, I've been standing outside here for almost 30 minutes. Can you just let me in so I can talk to my family?
Why don't you talk to your family to let you in?
None of them are answering my calls.
I guess the message is clear then. No one wants you here.
That's impossible. What am I gonna do? I have no money saved or anything to fall back on. How would I pay for the damages and compensation for the Mexican bride and car rental agency?
Don't you have a job or a means of income?
I don't have a job. I didn't even finish college.
Oh, really? Well, you'll have to figure out something on your own then.
Debbie, can you please talk to my parents, please? I don't mind if they cut me off, but I need them to get me out of this mess first.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to help you out. Not after all you've done. If your family's refusing to relate with you, why do you think I'd meddle in your affairs?
I'm ruined forever, Debbie! I'm too young to go to jail!
You should have thought of that before. Bye! Gwen was sued by both the couple from Mexico and the car rental agency. She had to get several loans to settle the Mexican couple outside of court, as her mother's company refused to let her go scot-free for the damages. She couldn't pay for the car rental agency because she was in a lot of debt, so she was sentenced to 6 months of community service. When she was done with the jail term, I heard that she had to do a lot of menial jobs to pay off the debt she had incurred. I went back abroad with my husband, Mark, and together, we're living our best lives.